Okay, we can get this started right now. Because all I gotta do left is compose this, and I can do that real quick. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Go here. I'm just gonna copy this. Copy. Paste, and then go over here. Video URL. Okay, welcome everybody to Ladder Climb. We can get rid of the Fable backstory. This is part 4 of Ladder Climb. I've decided that, I'm not going to lock myself into one deck. I love Sword Souls, but they're not the only thing that makes me, not the only thing I like. So we're going to try some other decks. So first things first, again, if you guys are returning or new, I don't know how much longer this is going to last, but you can enter this code to get a free deck. So if you want to do that, do that. Anyways, so yeah, I've decided that we're going to try a new deck today. Another deck that I actually really like, which is Ninjas. This is the deck I'm going to be running first. I don't see a lot of lists running Twilight Ninja Getsuga, the Shogun, but I think in certain game states he could be really good because he's another 8 like Geo, and he's good revival if you can get him out, which will then set up for more fusion plays, Xyz plays, so on and so forth, Link plays. So I'm going to run him, see how good he is, and if I don't like him, I can remove him at a later date. So yeah, we are going to go in with this to begin with. Actually, what other... They're basically all ultra rares, so let's just... Ultra rares. Do I have any other hand trap I want to consider? I think one nib wouldn't be all that. There we are. I mean, running the 2 impermanences and removing, let's say, one of this, and for now we'll remove a Baku. We might add another Baku, but it's also a good as a 1-up. And then we'll run that. And yeah, we'll remove that one for now. Okay, so yeah, we'll go with this. So a bit of more non-engine in the deck, but hey, we are just going and seeing what happens. I am pretty close. I still got 62 days, and we're at 58. I'm just trying to get to 75 so that we can get to Carbuncle. Look at this thing. So let's go and duel and see if ninjas can go. Maybe I'll fight like really low. Oh yeah, let's switch this out. Change decks. Select this deck. Deck is selected. And duel. Now I'm gonna have to learn this deck a bit. I know a few things. Should probably switch the mate. I like this mate, but I'm not a big fan of this mate. Okay, I'm going second, so we'll see what he can do. This is a going first kind of deck, but I do think it can potentially break some boards. Ooh, drawing Geo isn't the greatest, but I might be able to make it work. Especially if I draw like a Mitsu. Mitsu would be crazy. Could be crazy. Okay, so we got a Albion. So are we just playing against Brandon? Kind of looking like it. It's kind of hard to know where to stop this deck, in all honesty. Edge Imp Chain. I have one interruption in the Infinite Impermanence, so we'll see if that's good enough. I could search... I mean, that's who I'm going to search. I already have Green Ninja, so no reason to search him anyways. Yeah. I think I'm just going to hit this fusion. What does that do? This card, you can add one Despia, sure. I'm pretty sure this is wrong. But this stops him from, like, chain fusion summoning, so we'll hit this. I don't think there's a lot of good places, depending on what he has, especially. But I do have Book of Moon, that will bait out at least the negate. Geo is unfortunate, though. What did he add? Okay, he added Cry for Patchwork. And he added Dramaturge. Now he's fusion summoning. At least this isn't Fiendsmith. Hi, kitty. Going into Masquerade, which will be my book target. Even though I'm not going to activate that many effects. This seems to have been a good place to stop it. Will he get, I assume, Branded Fusion. So he's not going to have an Omni Negate, because I think he's already activated Branded Fusion. And he couldn't get the Regained. The Fusion Summon again. I assume he's going to go for a Mirror Jade. Which, if he goes for a Mirror Jade, I'll probably book the Mirror Jade. I'd rather pay life than have to deal with Mirror Jade non-targeting banish. And there's the Mirror Jade. I wish it showed me, like what the, if this was limited, semi-limited, or not. I know it doesn't. That could be another Retribution, though. But forcing out a negate is still worth it. Duplication. Okay, first things first. Activate Book of Moon. Targeting. Does this specifically say special summoned out of curiosity? No, just destroy all monsters. Oh, because of an opponent's card. So if he fusion summons with it, I don't have to worry about it. Unless he goes into another one, I guess. Which is, I guess, possible, because I don't think it... Yeah, so he could go into another one. I don't, like, I honestly, that would be basically outing, oh, getting rid... I guess, yeah, he could also do that to get to another Mirror Jade. Oh, another one of that, okay. It's now 1,200 per. And it's just going to special summon itself. Okay. Activate. Oh, that has an animation. Definitely adding Hanzo. Then we're going to normal summon Hanzo. Activate Hanzo's effect. And we're going to add Dancing Leaves. And then we're going to set 2 and pass the turn. So, this is actually not that bad. He's already low on resources. I really wish I could switch this to non-auto. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Oh. This would destroy all my cards. Do I care about that? I mean, getting rid of the Mirror Jade I think is just worth it. Yeah, because Mirror Jade could banish the Geo. We're gonna grab the Geo. And then that activates. And then Geo's gonna activate. Yes. I mean, this isn't that great because of them being fusion, but I'd rather him have to use them. Okay. That is brutal. I didn't even activate that many cards. So what is he going into? I assume either another Masquerade or a Mirror Jade. Another Mirror Jade. That's fine. Sure. I assume he's gonna banish the Hanzo? I don't know why he would negate the Geo. That's fucking weird. Okay, that's fine. I mean, if you drew Ash, you drew Ash. What do I think is gonna go into? Do I take battle damage? I can't just fusion summon too, so I guess this is fine. You'll never know! I'll use these two for the fusion summon. 3. Trifo Veritum? Oh, Guardian Chimera. It's not targeting, right? I should have done this differently. I guess he would have changed blocked it either way. This just targets random cards on the field, right? How many did he use? He used 2 on the field, I think. So I guess let's activate this. and then activate this. This should still work. Using this one and this one, and then we'll go into this. Now he could blow this up. That is true. I mean, if he just destroys all the monsters, I think he's... No. That is a good one. Green Ninja in the graveyard. I will set this one face down. That's rough. Did I play this? I might have, but I think with... No, I don't think I could have. Maybe if I'd drawn slightly differently, I could have, but... Non-targeting makes this a lot harder to play around. I guess he also had to guess right, because he could have guessed that this was the Mitsu. But he happened to destroy the Tobari, which was the one that I didn't want him to destroy. I guess I could have. No. I think no matter what. This deck is really bad against fusion decks, because fusion decks specifically can fuse with face down monsters. Okay, hold on. Edit deck maybe? No, I gotta go to the actual deck thing. Okay, so let's go do that. Someone change the mate. I have a few mates that I can change this to. What would be the funniest? Do the treasure chest. There you go. No, I don't think I could have gotten into like Baxia, and I wouldn't have had a way to deal with the Mirror Jade. We're just gonna lose all the coin flips today. That's fine. I just realized that I can do it. I'm going against the Blue Eyes player. Why am I drawing Geo? Like, this hand is even worse than the previous. At least I had plays with the previous. I mean, to be fair, I mean, oh, does he have Alistair? Okay, we're gonna let him add Alistair and hope he doesn't have the invocation. You know he's going to have the invocation. But it could also be that he already had an Alistair. So I think negating the Alistair has the best chance. Is that it? Lasferato? Oh, he's gonna go into a Link. Oh, that's so bad. Please actually have it at this point. I guess it really doesn't matter. I'm just going to set 2 and pass. Unless I draw not Jinzo. Hanzo. Tobari. Okay. Face up. No reason to activate his effect. And then we're going to activate. Targeting you. Activate, banishing you to target and destroy. Mission activates Iron Digger to add this. I think I want to add it to my hand. Because if I special summon it, I think it's it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I'll special summon it. It's going to special summon it face down, but that doesn't matter for fusion summoning. And I actually don't super care about any of that. I'd rather go into Maizen here. Because Maizen will get me a free search. Which could be Hanzo. Could be like a few others as well. And then, yeah, we're going to go to battle. I will attack. And 25. We're going to go to main phase 2. And we're going to set to... and match his energy, except even better. And then end turn. I did have the invocation. Do I want to... No, I'll wait. Well, we know he's going to go into Makaba. And I at least have an out potentially for it. So we're going to activate Book of Moon, targeting the Makaba. He does not have an out for it. I actually, like, legitimately don't know what I should do here. Okay, what we're gonna do is activate. I could avoid this. So we'll avoid it. Or do I want to avoid it? I could also... I'm not really scared of the Makaba right now. But I'm also... we'll get rid of the Makaba. And we will special summon out... This is win, but it should be the last thing on the chain, so I think this works. I'm gonna do face-up defense. Oh, I did miss the timing. That's fine. I think is it the first activation? I don't remember. I think mistiming should be a thing of the past. This guy's playing a really weird game and I don't understand it. Okay. Well, let's activate Harpy's Feather Duster. forbidden droplets, which is fine. I guess I'll activate this, returning it to the hand. Oh no! Oh shit, I made a mistake. Well, I'll set a card. I should have waited on that. Whatever. I'll punch into. Well, we know he has the fusion. I can't stop the fusion. I was going to be able to stop the fusion, but I made a mistake. Okay, I don't like this. So we're going to activate. Attributing my Mason. And we're going to summon out this. And then we're going to activate Geo's effect, flipping both of them face down. I don't know what he's doing with that. I know he still has the fusion card. Don't get me wrong. But I just don't know what he's doing with that. I'd rather not find out. See, this is what I'm talking about. In like a game. Okay, I'll flip summon. I mean, sure, there's no reason not to pop. Oh. I thought that popped. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Distributing for you. And we can activate. We'll target Maizen. And we'll target. Yeah. What was this guy playing? Because I'm super confused. Yeah, just, I mean, to be fair, I was winning a decent bit last time, but we might play a bit of that, because I do love that day. He only had one, so he drew his one invocation. Because I ashed his, one Alistair. Where's his field spell? Oh, here it is. So he had one of that. What was his... So yeah, he was probably going to send Herald to get out this, to grab this, to send Dark Magician? That just seems like a really weird synergy. I can't believe he drew his Magical Meltdown and his Invocation as one-ofs in a 50-card deck. And he had his one-of Forbidden. That guy's luck was insane. I mean, it also wasn't that great because he's, for some reason, with Red Eyes Fusion running 2 Dark Magician, 2 Blue Eye. I mean, 2 Dark Magician Red Eyes. I don't see how he reasonably makes this. I guess with this, he could pay 6,000. Well, he could pay 3,000, send this. And then with Gale Dagra, pay 3,000 to send that. And then with getting this and sending it off with Invocation and then activating Necrofusion to get into Dragon Master Magia. It's a bit of a stretch to get into. Kim Chinnam. I'm just losing every single one. It's because I'm not staying true to myself. To go back to tennies. Well, let's see what he's playing. He's playing this. Where do I nib this? Oh, that's a warrior. I actually don't know where I nib this. Because this deck, everything happens. I guess when he uses Kick Kalos to send it to the Kick Kalos to send it and then gets the Kashtira Tearlament. I think that would be the best part. There's a counter trap. I don't want him to have fusion. Okay, so he's using Halveness right now. You're gonna kick Kalos. And this sends the top two. Is that the other one? Shiren? Or was that no? You know, he milled the Shiren, so Shiren should activate, unless Shiren's already activated. Is Shiren already activated? No. That's weird. Yep. Sending them. I mean, I can definitely get out like Hanzo, or if I need to, the other one. Yogamaru or whatever. Okay, Rhino hired. Special summons himself. Targeting Halveness. I'm going to wait for him to pay the life to target. This might be greedy. Now, is he going Fiendsmith now? If so, I think I hit the link too. Because Requiem has a quick effect. Which I don't think I can stop. But I think stopping the Link 2 is worth it. He didn't mill the fusion card, did he? He did mill the fusion card. This is why we look, folks. Yeah. Luckily, the Fiendsmith usually ends on a field negate, not a hand negate. And we know he has a graveyard fusion, so we have to do this in a way that makes sense. This is where things get complicated. But luckily, I think this is the main weakness of a Fiendsmith deck, is... like, Lacrima I don't think actually has an Omni Negate or anything like that. It just has a... Revival, because that's cool and balanced. I don't think this does. I think this does have like a really good like send effect. Yeah, and send them. And it's not targeting too. That's oh no, you can target one. I think that means target. But we know he still has the graveyard fusion. And we don't oh, this actually might be High Wave King. Oh, Beatrice. Which is fine. Now he's activating the Shyren. I knew he didn't activate it. I assume this is Root Colors? Yeah, Rule Colors. Is this a monster negate? I waited a little too long. I let him cook a little too much. Did I ever mention I absolutely hate Fiendsmith? Maybe it was appropriate to just banish and do that. I'll never know. Why can't I change this? I'll tell you, no matter what, fucking, I don't see how it would have to be, they'd have to let Taya through. And then negate the Baxia, and then with the Baxia, you'd have to have Heavenly Dragon Spheres. You're not activating the fusion in your graveyard? Well, I'll have him negate this. As soon as the Shyren was sent, I should have negated. Yeah, I'm just gonna end my. I'm just gonna surrender. I might be able to play through it, but I don't feel like playing through it. Okay, if I lose one more, we'll go back to Sword Soul. Can I win a coin flip? To be fair, nope, apparently not. Apparently, though, every single deck is a fusion-based deck today, so the main gimmick of this deck really doesn't help against fusion-based decks. Where's the Synchro? Or the XEs? If I see Fiendsmith, I'm just surrendering. I don't even feel like dealing. Actually, tributing, when he tributes that to be able, or the fusion, to stop the initial, might be. You know what's really ironic is, like, I see this as zombies, and somehow I still feel like a Fiendsmith is coming. Just sending. I think this is fine. Because if he... No, because that places, doesn't it? I actually... Well, no. You do realize I couldn't stop that anyways. I should have negated the uni. I actually think this is a direct counter to my deck. I don't think there's anything I can do against Zombie World. To your hair, this also counters. Well, here comes Baller Rock. Hopefully he gets a little overzealous and he like links it away so he can special summon it, because then I can call by Baldur Rock, however you say his name. He links it away for Vampire Sucker or something, and then special summons out for some reason to do that, so I draw a card. Or I think he draws a card if he does. But they're all going to be the same type. Balordrock, that's it. Doom King Balordrock. If he ends his turn like this, I am in trouble. But if he gets greedy, I can at least get rid of the Balordrock. Tobar is actually really bad for me. What does this take? Different types. I just don't think I could do that. Is there a way for me to pop that in this deck? I wonder why I can't attribute this. Whatever. Sure. If he wants to negate this, that's perfectly fine. He could also banish. I really hope he gets a bit greedy. Is there good? Actually, there is. And we'll set. This gets rid of it. I don't have any follow-up. But this gets rid of Zombie World, which I kind of need. But I think getting this and just seeing what his next turn is more important. Because I could get the thing from Notebook as well. And then also a body. Like, well, I guess Tobari would be a bad idea right now because it was called by it. I mean, if it reduces it by 2 levels, it becomes a 6. Yeah, so, I mean, it would be... I honestly hope for a Vampire Sucker. Does this just banish any card or a monster specifically? One monster, okay. So what are you gonna do? One stroke one? This definitely isn't enough to kill me. But honestly, I'm not too worried. So he's gonna discard? What is he discarding? What is he sending? He is discarding. Oh. That's 35. It's still not enough, right? Because this is 4,000, be 7,600. I guess Mizuki maybe, but he only has one zombie in the graveyard. So Mizuki wouldn't do anything. That's fine. Dude, the Tabari, I should have... no, that banishes anyway, so it didn't really matter, did it? Trying to think how I survived this. I think what I have to do is when he activates this, because this isn't enough. Send whatever you want. Okay. Activate called by. Choosing the golden. So now I don't think this is a one shot. And I could just take all of this. And then next turn, equip with whatever I summon. Problem is, I don't have a way of destroying this. Activate. Okay, setting to the field. Hanzo. Oh, I didn't... Shit. Well, I misclicked. That's a shame. I actually had like a cool play. Okay, well I lost, so we're gonna go back to Tenyis and see if that changes this. Are we just gonna go back? We really need to start doing that virtual world deck, I'm telling you. Virtual just has so much grind potential that if I can make it to that point. You know what? I just think going first is so much better. Like, part of me wants to go second because I feel like board breaking in this deck is pretty easy too, but it cannot play through. It can only play through so many interruptions, and it's just not worth it. This is not a good hand. Honestly, if he max sees me, I'm probably just gonna set Ice Dragon's Prison and end my turn. I really don't want to send Protos. Oh, my draws this game has been terrible. We can make a Baron. Sending... Oh, but if I do that, then I can't make a Baron. If I don't... What would that actually accomplish? Banish Vishuda. I get to add one to my hand. So we banish Vishuda. And I think it specifically adds a Tenyi monster, right? So if we go into that, whatever, we'll send this. This is at least a starter. And then we get to add one, which will be Adhara. Now we have to do this now, so we will banish. Do special summon out a Vishuda. And then normal summon out the Adhara. And this will make Oh, shit! I did this in the wrong order. Oh, I'm so bad. I mean, honestly, go for it. I mean, let's be fair here. I didn't have anything. I've already normal summoned, so this is just for follow-up, honestly. This does give me a, and I get to add... Do I want Blackout? I don't think I can... I mean, I can get out a worm. Blackout might be the best in this situation. Okay, that's not bad. So we will set a card, activate Ashuna to get, Adhara to get Ashuna, and then we will activate Ashuna. I control no effect monsters to special summon itself. And then we will go into Monk. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that. I will then set another card and end my turn. No, that's fine. I want to get rid of the King Sarcophagus more than anything else. I'd rather him send the Imseti and another card. Yes, he'll draw a card, it's fine. And when he gets a Gold Sarcophagus, we can blow up the... Not the gold, the King Sarcophagus, and we can blow up the Field Spell and the King Sark. This will also tell me what he's playing, and that might help me decide when to do the Ice Dragon Prison play. Because he can't out at the moment. He cannot out Primal Being Token. So. No, that's fine. What is he sent? Transaction? No. What is he playing? No. Because I think that's dark, not water. Oh, is he playing Umi Control? Maybe I wait for him to set the Umi at that point then. This is a monster negate, right? Well, Umi is not on the field at the moment, so I'm not too worried about that. And I'll have time to respond before... So he sent an Umi. Special summoning an Umi. This says... I think we activate this now. Destroying this. This. And this. And then we Baxia next turn. Shuffle away the 2 spells. Okay. so let's do that first. I have follow-up. So we're gonna normal summon out this. I would rather him waste whatever he has on this. We will... Yeah! Ah, man. There's just so much nice... I do want to, like... I was not expecting Umi control. What was he playing? So he was playing Gold Sarcophagus. I wonder why he didn't search it. Maybe he thought having the Umi would have been better? But he knew I had... Blackout. So I think, I think getting the Gold Star, because I mean this is such a good target to explode, so that you can't keep summoning your Mcetis and whatever this is, your Mutefs. Well, I mean Tenues are on a... I gotta change my profile. I did this because I for some reason I panicked and thought it was asking me to May. We're just gonna go back to the Moki man. I miss the Moki. There's support that I know is eventually going to come to Masterduel. I just don't know how long. That will help this strategy so much. Like, some people don't think it's nearly as good, but it plays through interruptions better. Okay. Well, this is kind of a risk, but emergence. If he ashes this, that gives me talents access. We're gonna go for the Mogi. I guess if he imperms this, that's kind of a problem, but I have things I can do. It just wouldn't be as good. Okay, so he's max seeing. Do I go give him what? That would be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards? Let's activate talents and just... Honestly, let's draw 2 cards. I would like to look at his hand, but I need resources. Ash me. I would rather you ash this, honestly. That's fine. We're gonna do this and at least give him one more draw. And this will get me blackout plus a draw. So he'll have 5 cards in hand, so it'll be like he didn't really do anything. And I'll have a negate, 2 pops, and another type of interruption with Ice Dragon. And then my pop will also give me a search. And that's good follow-up. I honestly cannot wait for that card to be banned. I know it's eventually going to be banned. I can't wait for it to finally be banned. It is such an obnoxious card. It's like he didn't max see me. I just drew really badly. Hey, this is Fiendsmith. I don't even know. I guess Galaxy Eyes? Where do I stop this deck? his normal summon was taken up. Right? Because this was this special summoned? But it does get him a search. No, I'll let that through. I do have this, which is going to be good against this deck. Going to XC summon into this. Okay. I don't think... Well, this actually still might. I will activate. We will banish the Mogi to negate. I can't stop that if it gets its thing, so. It does get the thing, okay. Which it would be weird if it didn't get it, but. I could have technically have stopped this by activating this so it wasn't in the graveyard by the time this resolved. But I want to try to wait for kind of like an overzealous play. Adding this. From your deck with the same level, both in deep. Wait, what? Special summon both one galaxy from your deck. One photon in your graveyard. Okay, I was misreading. So I think I wait for that, honestly. This deck can be kind of crazy. I've seen it play through like 6 negates before. Because here comes Solar Flare. He's just adding that to his hand, that's fine. Because I don't think this has like a special summon or anything. I guess it could have multiple once per turn, like multiple of that. Summon this card, that's fine. Still doesn't have 2 level 8s. What does this actually read? Doing your opponent's main, so that not matter. But I do have to keep that in mind. He's... Oh, okay, he's tributing. And I assume he's going to activate Trance? No? Fine. Activate Ice Dragon's Prison. We will target your thing. Yeah! Beat photons! That's what you get for maxing me. God. How many of those do I have? Should I just, like, rip the band-aid off and I guess on stream just to do that real quick? I have 500. These are like the worst packs. Skip. I got some ultra rares, but I'm almost positive these can't be dismantled. So these are like just cards I have that I will never use. If these could be dismantled, this would be like a good system. Because like, look at this. End of the line. If your life points are lower than 100, draw 2 cards. If your life points are lower than 10, draw 2 additional cards. You know how few decks can make that happen. So this would be great ultra rare dust. But if we go and actually be like, you know what, that's good ultra rare dust, and be like, that's good ultra rare dust. So let's go dust that, you know. So we go to ultra rare, and I think they're basically set. Yeah, cannot be dismantled because it says distributed cards. These weren't distributed. I had to randomly pull this from a pack. So these are just like random ultra rares and super rares that you can never get rid of, which again would make this more valuable if these ultra rares and stuff that you get from having these could be used in a deck, or if you didn't want them, to just dust them. But that'll never be the case because they're like, fuck you. Getting ultra rares galore, and these just all are bad. One more. I don't even think there's anything in these I want. I mean, this is kind of funny. If I was playing like I think a coin deck, it would be good. Crooked Cook if I ever want to go for that annoying combo. Okay, well, I am completely out. Let's continue our duels. I think 2 more and we rank up, right? Yeah. Okay. So I'm expecting not to be able to win this. That's judging on how these usually go. A very good hand. Like, this is a crazy hand. And against Speedroids, this might be doable. Because Crystal Wing, if they get 2 Crystal Wing, that's 2 monster negates. So that at least gets an Ashuna in the graveyard. Adventure? So I think that's another Omni negate. I'm just trying to determine how many negates I'm going to have to deal with. There is a kind of deck idea I have that I want to try, but I'm going to have to, you know, do it in a simulator that's not this, so it'll be on a future stream that I build it. I assume getting that, but I don't think this does anything because this doesn't have like a quick effect. That's what he wants, is the Wandering Griffin Rider. Yeah, and then he just sends the Draco back to equip onto. Okay, so we're looking at 1 Omni Negate right now. He might be able to climb up into an Apollosa. Which would be, if he uses those, I don't remember if he can or not, that would be what, 3 effect negations? There it is! God, I hate this archetype. If I can get out a Baxia play, I might be able to do something about this. But I have to... Okay. This doesn't have a quick effect, right? I'm not crazy on that? No. So he has one negate at the moment? That's perfectly fine. So we're gonna activate. You want to negate? No, you're not gonna negate this. Okay. I don't think I'm crazy. I think he only has one interruption, which we could force out. Yeah, it's during the main phase, so I don't think it's applicable to be used right now. That kind of sucks. Okay. But I can kind of play around it. And honestly, I'm just trying to force out that negate. Okay. Now we have to decide, what do I Baxia here? Do I just get out 2 Baxias? That might actually be the play. So... let's see here. Let's do that. That's actually fine. Okay, lastly, we're going to special summon. This is called by, I still get at least 1 Baxia. Yeah, and then we're gonna get out Moe. And we're going to activate Moe, showing off Sorrel Emergence to special summon out Token. And then we go... I still think going into a Chi-Shao to get into a Baron is the correct play. Because Baron can pop 1. And then Taya... And again, just forcing out as many interruptions so I can get to the Baxia play is kind of what I'm trying to do here. So Chi-Shao and Moe. Moe draws me a card. Chi-Shao will give me out a Long Yuan. And then I will add the Long Yuan to the hand. Then we'll activate the Long Yuan, sending that to the graveyard to special summon out this. And we're going to special summon out this. We got an effect? No? We're going to go into a Baron. Song Yuan's effect. Burn you for 12. Activate the effect. Popping you. What are you calling here? I mean, he might have a Baron. Is it from deck? Ash Blossom Joy Spring. I don't have that, dude. If I could get one more token out, I could do way more. But unfortunately, I'm kind of using all of my stuff here. We'll banish the Moe. Okay, this is the one that sends, right? Yeah. But we can just maybe negate that. I'd rather send those two. To go into a Baxia. And we activate Baxia. Yeah! Dude, that was like a great hand too. Oh my god. See, this deck, when it's allowed to, even through a few interruptions, it can still, but it's like such a specific hand has to be required. I do want to confirm my opponent's deck here. Because I was thinking of shuffling this back and the Druis Worm, which... Where's his Druis Worm? He was only running one of, and he drew it, by the way. And it doesn't look like he's running another of the Link 1, so I would have completely gotten rid of his Link 1 access. Which is really good. And then destroyed into that. And I think this has an effect. Yeah. So it would have survived. He would have survived. But I still think I would have had so much advantage there with the monster negate, the Omni negate, and then the spinning, and then being able to basically pop it next turn to special summon back out like a Taya to Baxia again. I think he kind of saw the writing on the wall. One more and I go up to Plat 3. I guess I am just gonna take this deck, unless I do build the deck I'm thinking in my head. You know what? Screw it. I'm going second. Every time I go first, I end up dying. So let's go second and see what happens. This is a good hand. If I draw any worm type monster, I basically have the exact same hand I did last time. Actually, you know, this field scares me the most because it's usually made by like the competitive players because they don't care about their field spells. Get angry. So Sprite Live Twin? Or is this just the Live Twin engine to get Sprite stuff? I don't. You see, here's the problem, is this deck, like, if it goes into the Live Twin stuff, I definitely stop the revival on my turn. But with the sprites, this makes it a bit more complicated. Is that alternate art for Kiss a Kill? It's every deck. Every single deck runs this shit. small engine too. Maybe this stops that whole thing. Maybe he can't do anything with this, and it's just a way to get a free body on the field. You're going into trouble, Sunny, which I don't remember what that does. And he's contributing to special summon. I don't know why he would. I guess this draws him a card. This isn't what they actually used to look like, right? I'm not going crazy. Oh god. This is just the Omni deck, dude. That deck would also... might not, actually. No, fairness. So he's gonna add one, which would probably be the worm that sends. I'm in trouble. Okay, so he has a quick effect link right now. So he's gonna pop to add. But it's just the rage is just going the whatever that is. Yeah, that one. It's just going special summon it back. What's he adding though? Oh, Engraver. I was hoping that I would never see that card again. Okay, why is this card as good as it is? It discards to add a Fiendsmith card. It has a non-destruction effect. It has a way to special summon itself from the graveyard. Who the fuck made this card? Who thought this was a good idea? Who looked at this card and was like, yeah, let's just give it everything a like a good card would need, and then for like 3 cards, because non-destruction effects are great. Discarding to search is great. Special something from the graveyard is great. Oh my god, I just don't understand people. I don't actually know how I'm outing this. I'm gonna be real with you. If I draw like a Shuna, maybe he'll time out. It's a possibility. I mean, if he just goes into Lacrima, I'm not too terrible, but I know he has that Graveyard Fusion. Oh. 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 Oh, that's not good. I really need to draw, because special summon monsters on the field cannot activate unless their effects they're linked. I just... This card's fucked up. I mean, that doesn't really hurt me. Especially if I draw an Ashuna, I'm perfectly fine. Well, this is going to be double Solemn, which might be a bit too much for this deck. Everything else is actually kind of fine, but double Solemn might be a bit too much. And then he has... Jesus Christ. What do I even draw that gets me out of this? Honestly, I'm thinking about running Dark Ruler. And the Druid's Worm really fucks me over. Okay. Let's start with something easy, which will be this. Okay. Adding this. Was he banishing? I don't know, man. Yeah, just draw a card, it's fine. Okay, then we activate this. Sending away a Taya. That negates. The problem is I needed... Did he send Engraver? You know what? Fuck you. I'm a called by Engraver. I don't even care. It's not like I could do anything anyways. Technically, I should wait for the Trouble Sunny. But I don't care. Yeah, I think specifically because of this, I can't do anything, so let's just surrender. God, I hate Fiendsmith. Literally every single time. Every time I do anything, I run into it. I hate the deck. Ban one archetype. Get rid of any archetype. I gotta go first, because if I run into another Fiendsmith fucking player, I gotta be ready for it. Okay, well, let's activate Long Yuan by getting rid of Edhar. You have a Maxi for me. Because I will be making Nibiru Protection. There's the Maxi. Can't play a game without a good old Maxi. I don't even know what I should do at this point. God, such a fun card. Do I go for the Omni Negate or the double interruption? Fuck it. Let's go for the double interruption. I guess doing this setting up is still worth it. By sending a Vashuda to the graveyard, since I know I'm not going to be summoning anymore after this, and adding an Ashuna to the hand, because the odds of me not having a monster is quite high with this bullshit. Face up defense and burn you for 1200. I hope you're playing Aromages. Guys, just look at him. He's super cool. Again, love how that just ended the entire turn because such a good, balanced, fair card. I'm also... Don't you use Batman's name while you're playing this. Are you... I might actually lose my... I might lose my mind. I don't even know if I can do anything. Like, that's kind of the problem I'm facing. Because I could do this Heavenly Dragon Circle. That would allow me, but the effects are negated. But if I... What I'm going to do is normal summon out at Hara. And then we can special summon out. See, like right now, I would actually have like a really good play. And it would probably get me out of Baxia. But thanks. But I don't... Oh, Vishuda is wanting to activate. You know what? Yeah, let's activate Vishuda. Because, I mean, I'm going to try to kill this turn. So return this to the hand. Change to attack. Then we activate. To banish this. To add this. And then we activate circle. Popping this. To go into a Vishuda. And this allows me to special summon out Chi Xiao. Then this activates. And this activates. I'm gonna add to my hand you. And we're gonna draw a card. Honestly, not really worth it. Sending this to the graveyard. To special summon. Special summon a token. And then we're going to go into the big boss monster. He could have stuff. Go to battle. And we'll just attack from the lowest to the highest. In case he has Gores. There's Battle Fader. How many do I have left? Yeah, why not? It's actually a sick draw. Set a card and end my turn. Yeah! What the hell was he playing? I let that guy draw several fucking cards. Hold up, what was he playing? So he's just playing ABC? So what would his hand have to be to not be able to do anything. I'm assuming what I banished was Union Scramble. And I guess he just didn't have another Battle Fader. And maybe he had a few Union drivers? Because I don't know. I don't actually what? That would have been 1, 2. Tribute would have been 3, 4. Yeah, he could have. So he didn't have his one nib. He might have had harpies. I'm really confused what he had. Maybe he had like 2 pots of Avarices or something. So one more and I rank up. Can I get to Plat 3 tonight? Really late, and I might have to work today, so. Oh, this is a battle of the ages. Let's go. He gets to choose. Christoph. It's all up to you to win now. With your Fiendsmith combos. What do I negate, though? If it is Fiendsmith. Do I get the Ashuna out? What? You can, if this card is in, if your opponent activates a card or effect while this card is used by someone, then you can gain it. Okay. So he's playing. So he's playing Exodia, which I don't have a way of stopping his Exodia plays. But I can at least force out the Exodia negate. And I don't care about him gaining life. I mean, my goal will probably try to beat him. I'm trying to think of what I want to do, because I could summon this, go into that, special summon out that, then go into a the Shuda to go into. Oh, I was wrong. Well, I looked away for a second, and does this require the fusion? If an opponent's monster battles while you control a labyrinth wall card, okay, so no, it doesn't. Good thing I read that. Does this have any special effect? No. Millennium Ankh cannot be negated. Okay. Do I go into Baxia first, shuffle in the field spell in the back row, and then go into that to pop that? I think, I mean, that is a solution. But I think the most bang for my buck, especially if I can bait something out. I mean, I don't care if Ashuna dies here. Ashuna dying here would be not great, but it wouldn't be that bad either. Yeah, and then we're going to go into Monk of the Tenyi. Like, I guess kind of go for the greedy play. So activate this. I assume this is one of the things that's trying to activate. Which might mean that I should Baxia, because I can call by that, so I'm not too worried about that. So shuffle those two in, make Baron, pop that. The problem is if I do that, I no longer have actually, the Shuda make Chi-Shao. Yeah. Are you okay? You're just gonna gain 15 or 1,000, or is it half? So you're gonna gain 1,000. So yeah, we're gonna go greedy play because we can return something with the Shuda. So that would be returning to the hand one thing, then spinning two things, called buying that. And I guess the thing that I'm most worried about is that back row. So let's activate Chi-Shao. I mean, you can negate this. That's fine. I have activated, so I can't go into that. Would that be smart? Okay, so that is an infinite impermanence. Okay. So now that he's revealed what that is, I can continue. I don't think I can OTK, but I can get damn close. So we activate this. We're going to have to get rid of the blackout, which is kind of unfortunate. We're going to go into Long Yuan, special summon a token, which will be this. And then we go into Chengying. We activate Long Yuan to burn. I mean, he does have 2 cards in the graveyard. But we're going to... Oh, we can actually... No, yeah. So we're going to banish Vishuda. To return this one to the hand. And then we're going to activate Chengying's effect, which will banish... Okay, how much damage do I have? I have 7,000. So I think clearing the field is the smartest thing. So yeah, banish this and banish the wall shadow. This gets it up to 72. So we're gonna just go to battle and see if I win. That's still enough. Attack. I did forget about that, but I mean, this is still game. Yes! Oh! Seems like every single stream we get up a rank. We're doing it, guys. Slowly but surely, we're climbing that ladder. Plat 3, baby! Dude, it's so much fun trying to figure out the puzzle pieces. I won't lie. Okay about that. I do want to see if he was just playing... Because I actually, like, one of the decks I was thinking of taking 2 ranked was a, Paradox... Is he not running the big one? Oh no, here it is. The Gate Guardian combined with the new support. It's just, it feels so slow. There's just not, like, if there was ways of, like, setting these more efficiently to go into them. Like, I think the biggest thing is that they banish. If they sent to the graveyard, I know it'd be kind of broken because then you could get out multiple. Or, like, banish them, but let these use from the hand too, so that you would have a bit more like this one. Because obviously that's the best one, so letting them banish from the hand too would just add this bit more synergy to it that would have been so much better. I could see what he's going for, and I was actually like legitimately going to just stop this. I mean, to be fair, it is specifically this, but I think one of these is a negate, right? If you control a level 10 or higher Exodia, destroy. Yeah, so this would have just been a board wipe with this. So I'm confused why because this is. Then add Wedgie Temple, which was this one. Yeah, during your main phase, you can place one monster from your hand in your spell trap card zone, then place one Millennium monster from your deck in the spell trap card zone, which allows you to get like shield or something, which I think he's paid to special summon, then add one Millennium Ankh. So he would have had this and this out, and then that would have allowed him to go into this Millennium Ankh, which just special summons out this. And I think this. You can set one Exod, so set this, and then he still would have had the sand can. I mean, this isn't a bad deck, not at all. I just think that he can't pilot it all that well, right? Because I'm not wrong. You'd use this, you pay 2,000, you special summon it, you get this, and then you activate this to set another monster, like your Kazijin, Sangen, and stuff like that. Then just set this. What does this one do? Yeah, you set the shield from your deck using this. And then you special summon this by paying 2,000, so you have 4,000. And then you activate Millennium Ankh, diffusion summon this. And then that also gets you Exiled Fires of Rage. So that's a board clear. You had Imperm, so that would have been a negate with that, and a spell trap negate. That would have been way better than what he ended on, which was a single interruption of infinite impermanence, which didn't stop anything. I might have been able to outplay through that, but I wouldn't have been able to kill him that turn. Oh wait, what does this one do? I think he could have played that better. Okay, guys, 4 more. We get to tier 2. If I get to diamond, I'm going to be happy. We are in a different meta than when this deck was meta. Let's receive all. 450. I need to find like another deck that I want to build. I mean, it's definitely going to probably be Virtual World because I do like that deck a lot. But in order to build it, I'm going to need, because like the deck pure is fine, but I need to figure out what I'm putting in the extra deck, and you know what, like if I want to add like a different engine to help this along, which I have an engine I want to consider, so that will be a different one. Anyways, thank you all for watching. That was this one. That was my part 4. I know I said new deck. I tried a new deck. I didn't like it as much. I like ninjas, but I just think, you know, when I'm trying to do this competitively, I like going more for the combo, like being able to synchro summon and get out of the problems and try to figure things out. So I guess just at the end of the day, no deck vibes with me as much as Sword Soul. I think Virtual Worlds will, hopefully. So we will try that one in a different stream. I got some testing to do with it that I'm hoping to do over this week, and figure out some ratios and see if it's worth playing and how consistent it is and stuff like that, because the deck I'm thinking about has a lot of card starters, so I definitely think that there is a potential that I could play it and it could get kind of crazy with this deck, especially since I already have 2 emergency teleports for this things. So yeah, anyways, actually before I go, does this have the new one? It should. Yeah, it does. This is part of their, like, I guess, news support. Anyway, so yeah, I will, you know what? Let's just for fun craft, like, I guess, like, what does boost generate do? Do 10. Yeah. Oh, no. I'm really confused. What? If I do 1 is 51, no. I'm really confused here. Yeah, desired finish. This mode allows you to specify a CP cost and continue to generate cards until a card with your desired is finished. Oh, I see. So, it's 30, so I'll do 300, which would be 10. And then we just dismantle the 10 that I got. And try again. Boost. Let's do 600. Did I only get 1 glossy? Oh, it's stopped. Okay. So let's try it again. Let's dismantle this one though. Actually, we could dismantle 2. And then I've never done this before. This is like rich man shit. We'll do another 600. Okay, we got the last glossy finish. Now we can remove this ugly one to get another glossy finish. And we can dismantle the 5 non. I guess we'll keep 1 just so it's not grayed out. Yeah. And then we can, I guess, I'm gonna bling this entire deck out eventually, you know. Anyways, I'll do that at on my own time so you guys don't have to sit here and watch. But just believe me that by the end of this, I mean, this is actually a fairly cheap deck, all things considered. Anyways, yeah, so that will be the end of this stream. I will do this on my own time. Try to make all of these as shiny as possible. I will see you guys in a later stream. Save and return. If you like this, you know, consider subscribing, giving this video a like. If you have like issues or you thought I could have played better, feel free to comment down below on what I could have done better. If you think that I should try a deck that you want to see me try, you can also comment that down below. If you have any suggestions on how I could upgrade the Tenny Sword Soul strategy, always free. If you have like an idea for virtual worlds and how you can make that more competitively viable, I am all ears because I love the deck and I would like to make it more competitively viable. And by the way, I think I only fusion summoned once, but basically if you have anything you want to tell me, I fusion summoned. I guess I need to use the fusion summon thing. Anyways, basically, if you have anything you want to tell me in the comments down below, feel free to do so. I will respond and we can have a discussion over it. Anyways, that will be all for now. Thank you all for watching.